Yo, what's good, fam? It's your man Jay. I'm back with another episode of Evolutionary Comics, and today is Saturday, December 18th, and I'm getting around to making my little video of what's in my bag, but stay tuned. I got a couple other extra things to show you, so I guess it's a totality of what's in my bag. Let's get it. Alright fam, so this is going to be a quick video because I got about 3 videos to make, trying to knock these videos out, get you guys more content so you can see my handsome face. Yeah, anyway, so first up I want to show you guys something from DC Comics. This is new out. This is Batgirl's #1, and it's a beautiful cover. This is that cardstock cover. There was about 5 or 6 different covers for this book. It's kind of it's all the younger Batgirls that are kind of combining and getting together to do some crime fighting. They're still fighting the Seer, who is the master hacker. And if you've been reading some of the other Batman titles, you'll know about Seer. But I just picked this one up because it was a #1. It was a cool cover. I thought the cover was dope. And yeah. Alright, so next up, so something that I was looking forward to, and this is Black Manta #5. And this is being written by Chuck Brown. This cover is a Sanford Green cover. Love the cover, it's hella dope. I'm gonna check that out. So a lot of times, you know, the storyline, the artwork, the covers, all of that has to come together to make a really great comic. And this is still a great comic. I just wasn't digging the interior artwork, and it's a little different. I'm not gonna say it sucks or anything like that. It's just different from what I kind of like, what I'm used to. But anyway, so Gallius the Goat and Black Manta, they're trying to combine and trying to remember this young. She said she doesn't have a name when she woke up, but I think they ended up giving her the name of Torrid. So you might have seen Torrid in issue 3, I believe, either 2 or 3, where she made her first appearance. I think it was 3, but she was coming for Black Manta, or she was coming for whoever was on the other end of a portal that she was going through, and she ended up running into Black Manta, and you know, they instead of continuing the battle, they ended up making an alliance. So they're gonna go out and they're gonna go find the Devil Ray, who's the villain in the story, before he attacks Atlantis or whatever he does. But yeah, so they've got an alliance, and the Chuck is writing a great story, so you guys need to check that out as well. Alright, so next up from DC Comics is Legends of the Dark Knight. These are pretty old. These were previous issues. This is 6 and 7. I'm not gonna say they're old, but they came out a couple of weeks ago. But I'll show these together. And the reason why I picked up these was simply there's a young lady that is going to make an appearance, I believe. So this is 6 and 7. The first appearance I've seen of her, she was in issue 9. And her name is Ghost. And she's like a little young teenager that she's on the streets or whatever. And she comes across Batman. She's a little black girl. And she has this whole network that I guess they were out, you know, robbing and stealing and doing their thing on the streets because they didn't have anything. They were orphans. So I want to know about her. I wanted to get her first appearance. Wasn't sure. I couldn't find anything online to find out, you know, where she made her first appearance. So I'm making a sweep. So I'm collecting all the ones prior to the one that I saw her in. And then hopefully, you know, she'll appear in 8. And then we'll go on to see what's up with her in 9. But yeah, it's not speculation. It's just my interest in a particular character. But it could be speculation because sometimes, you know, these characters that Batman comes across, they end up being bigger than, you know, they're making a lot of villains, Punchline, and all these other people. They might as well make some, you know, some heroes that kind of count. So anyway, that's why I picked up those. All right, so next up, this came out a week ago. This is Wonder Woman Historia. The Amazons. Love this cover. It's hella dope. And I guess this is about the history of the Amazons. And The artwork is pretty dope. I'll let you guys peek in on that. The cover is hella dope. But this is kind of like something that coincides with Nubia and the Amazons, and that, I guess, because of that, they felt the need to, to go deeper into the story of the Amazons and show, I guess, the multiple skin tones of Amazon. So I think that's kind of dope that it's not just, one person or one group of people or another. But Nubia, I've been reading that, I've been picking that up. That is going to be in my 2 in review segment, so you guys stay tuned, check that out, and I'll tell you a little bit more about Nubia and the Amazons. But this was a great pickup from DC Comics. It's Wonder Woman, Historia, the Amazons. So run out and grab your book too. Alright, so next up I have from Image Comics, I got King Spawn, and this is number 5, and I don't know if you guys are reading this, but I gotta catch up. I've been behind on my reading due to, life. But this, I flipped through it, and it does show like a scene where Al Simmons actually, he meets his demise, and it's like the snap between when Al Simmons becomes Spawn, or that's what they insinuate, and they show who actually killed him. And I'm gonna tell you, this is a Todd McFarlane is creating a testosterone infused comic book, because I'm like, even the women got testosterone in this joint. The violence and the pure deviousness of some of the characters, and just the evil in some of the characters, it is crazy. I actually listened to I believe it was Comics Explained. So my man at Comics Explained, you can check his channel out if I'll put a link in the description. I like to give other YouTubers a shout out. So I was listening to Comics Explained, and I was listening to the history of Spawn and a lot of different things, and I think I was watching his episode of the origin of God and the devil, and just listening to that, made me want to dive deeply into the Spawn universe. It's twisted. If you're like if you're more religious person, you're into God and stuff like that, it's gonna raise an eyebrow, because you're gonna be like, what the hell? But it is really dope. It's a different perspective, and it's crazy. But Spawn is outstanding, and if you're not reading it now, you can get King Spawn number 5. There's still issues you can go back and get. If you haven't been collecting Spawn, the whole time like me, I haven't. I've just been collecting him since issue, I believe 301. I have some earlier issues that I picked up, on the back issue bins, but I've really been collecting because of the covers. So from issue 300 and up, I have those. I got King Spawn and I got Gunslinger Spawn. So, check those out from Image Comics. Alright, so next up from Marvel, we're going to go into our Marvel comics, and I have Strange Academy number 14. And this may be a pivotal turning point, because as you see at the top, it says the future of Strange Academy. And the last couple of issues, it was a tie-in with the death of Doctor Strange. So with Doctor Strange being dead, so to speak, I guess, that is going to affect the Strange Academy, and they're going to have to figure out where they're going to go from there. But I have to catch up with the origin story of Zoe Laveau, and that's my favorite character in Strange Academy. But it's a really great story. This is like a spec thing for me, not only because the story is great, but with the whole way they're presenting it, it is definitely something that we want to see on TV or in the movies. More likely TV, like it's going to be like a Disney special. Hopefully it's going to be like TV shows, and it's going to be animated, because I think that would be awesome. Alright, so next up from Marvel Comics, I have the Amazing Spider-Man 81, and you see what's going on. So if you've been reading the Amazing Spider-Man, you'll know that Peter Parker is laid up in the hospital. He's incapacitated, and Ben Reilly has shown up with the Beyond Corporation. Beyond Corporation is trying to basically, they're trying to like corner the market on who is Spider-Man. They're trying to, I guess, what do you call it, trademark the name and say that there's only one Spider-Man. And if that, was supposed to happen, it was going to be a conflict with Miles Morales, and this is what this culminates to. So this is where that's going, and they've already, and if you've been reading Miles Morales, you know that they've already been coming after Miles and, you know, trying to be shady and, you know, trying to take him off the market, so to speak. But yeah, Miles ain't having it. So simply because he's not having it, we'll roll into Miles Morales number 33. And I don't know if you remember, in the Clone Saga, there was a clone that actually survived, and that's Glub, and that's Miles Morales' clone brother. So he enlisted his clone brother to help him out, and they actually go after the Beyond Corporation in this book. And I actually did pick up a second copy, and I'm not sure, I guess this is the video game version. It's by Lee and Hook, and yeah, it's pretty dope. So, you know, that's the second cover that I got. There was another cover of this particular book, and if you're out there and you have it and you want to trade for something, or you want to give me the deets on how I can acquire it, but it is the purple and gold uniform Spider-Man. And everybody knows that I am a huge Laker fan, and if I can get that cover, I actually want two covers so I can get one graded, and then I can put that with my Laker display stuff as well. You know, like my LeBron up there. I got a couple LeBron statues and McFarlane figures and stuff like that, because, you know, it's all Laker Nation. So anyway, that is what I have as far as books go. I didn't show you guys before. I picked up this Miles Morales Legend figure, and it's hella dope. I actually got the last one that Emerald City had, so I was super happy about that. I actually had them put it on hold for me, and I went back a couple of days later to pick it up. But so with this particular series, you got it looks like you got Spider-Man in the Iron Spider suit, you got the black and gold suit, you got Doctor Strange, J. Jonah Jameson, this one of course, you got Moreland, and you also have Shriek, Marvel's Shriek, which is another version of, I guess I forget the inhibitors or whatever they're called or whatever, but I don't know. I guess it's the Gamerverse one, but it's hella dope. So happy to have that in my collection as well. And I also picked up the black and gold suit. This one is from the movie. And speaking of the movie, nice pop. So go pick you up one. There was a couple more in Emerald City, my local comic book shop in Clearwater, Florida. So if you guys are in the area, go ahead and check them out. Grab you a pop. They have a massive selection of pops and Legends figures. Great prices, and you get you a deal. But so have you guys seen the movie yet? So I haven't seen it. But I've heard a lot about it. One of my buddies, my buddy Terrell, he was just telling me one of his friends told him that on a scale of 1 to 10 that the movie is a 12. And I usually don't like to hit movies as soon as they come out, because I don't really like crowds. I don't like movies where I'm in the movie and people are talking. I want to hear what's going on so I don't have to watch it over and over, even though this is probably going to be a movie that I watch several times. But hit me in the comments if you know if you've watched it, and you have some comments about it. Don't give me no spoilers. If you give me some spoilers, I will excommunicate you from the Marvel Church. So just know that ahead of time. But yeah. So that's what it is this week. That's what's in my bag. That's what. Oh, I forgot. I got a back issue Legend too, and this is Ulysses Claw. So I picked this one up when I picked this up, and the reason why is because the Build-A-Figure of M'Baku. I have been looking for an M'Baku figure as far as Legends go. I know like sometimes people will have all of them and then they'll build a figure, then they'll sell it to Emerald City or whatever. I haven't been able to find it. This is the body piece. Right now I think I am missing the Dora Milaje, generic Dora Milaje one. It looks like a Koye, but I'm missing that one, and I believe I am missing the movie version, the purple suit, Black Panther suit. I'm missing those two, so I don't have those body pieces. But yeah, I picked this up as well. So if you got a lead on those, hit me up. Either that, I'll be either trying to hit up Emerald City to see if they can acquire it for me, and I'll just put this over here for now. But yeah, I'll hit them up to see if they can get it, or hit up Amazon, something like that. But yeah, so as always, like, comment, subscribe to my video. This was a really light week, which I'm happy about. It is very light on my pockets. I got bills, y'all, so Yeah, this is Jay. This is Evolutionary Comics, and you know what we do here? We continue to evolve. So do that. Holla at your boy. Keep kicking it with me. Stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.